Uncle, you were going to tell me a story. Come on, tell me the story.
Oh, that's right. The story. I almost forgot. It's a story from a long time ago. I hadn't even met your aunt yet. It's the story of a musician. Music was his one and only love. The kind of love takes your breath away. It was during one of his concerts that the spiteful little guest suddenly appeared on the scene.
An elf!
Yes, it was little and very spiteful. It must have been an elf. Well, lately the pianist had noticed that the elf was always around. Wherever he went, the elf popped up and stared at him, stared right into his eyes with his crafty face, as if he knew something that it was impossible to accept. Even just his gaze made the pianist nervous. As time went by, the pianist found that it wasn't the elf's gaze that made him nervous so much as the fact that the elf seemed to be a magician. It was as if gravity, time, and space were at his command. It was as if he had magical powers. Powers he used to play all kinds of tricks, transforming daily life into a labyrinth full of snares. As if by magic, his shirt sleeves came to life and tied themselves in knots. And the steps disappeared in an instant, then suddenly reappeared exactly where they had always been. The elf chuckled quietly to himself, but the pianist knew that he could learn something from him.
James, tonight's show has been moved forward to 7. I've made the bookings. You should make it on time. Bye.
Ah, but these elves know nothing of our hectic modern times. Adapting to the elves' pace, the pianist learned to listen to and to love every single sound in its entirety and depth. Can you hear this music?
But Uncle, did this elf have a name?
It's obvious, my dear. They call it Parkinson. His name is Parkinson.
Parkinson's disease is not very funny. Still like to deal with this in daily life in a humorous, ironical way. It makes life easier.